Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Conan Exiles. It is time to build. Let's build a base. Also, I've been doing some things off camera, as in between episodes. I was farming a little bit more materials and stuff, so I can get a whole heck of a lot of this stuff here. This and also I have a whole lot of Highland berry pulp, and I have about 8,500 more of it here. As I said in a previous episode, I wanted to get into this whole drinking Highland berry pulp instead of water, instead of just regular water, and well, let's pick up some materials, eh? Pick up some materials, so we can build a nice big base. And I'll take those two into the inventory for now. That guy can just hang around here, since we are just about to build in a location where there should be no hostiles whatsoever. I mean, there are wolves over there, but as I mentioned, I want to build here in this nice flat little land piece around here, where there is no actual hostile who runs right into my base. I'm thinking like right here. Right here seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. So, what I'm thinking of building. What I'm thinking of building is I just have in my mind's eye like a Nordheimer, like a mead hall. So let's start with that, eh? Let's start with that, and let's lift it up away from the... So it's like up in the air, essentially. Like this. Now, big question, how large do I want this to be? Let's start with like 4. Wrong way around. Okay, so let's start with like something like this, and then think of that. Like this size. Maybe one more? Maybe one more. Okay, how would that look if we do one more? And then we make it like a 3 wide, only three pieces wide, and make it like make it long, essentially. And then this is like an outside area then, like so. And from here we spread it out further. Would it be better if it was 4 wide instead of 3? I think it would be better if it was 4 pieces wide. So there would be like some actual space. Because what I want to do is, like, if you imagine this sort of like a mead hall from Skyrim, for example, or whatnot, where, like your Vasker, the companion mead hall from Skyrim, that sort of a deal where it's like filled with benches and tables and fireplaces and so on, and people are just get here to get drunk and boast about their adventures for the day, and then do the same thing the next day, like that sort of deal. I think I like that idea quite a bit. Now, how do I do doorway to it though? That is a good question. Maybe we do double doorway. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, let's consider this as an idea. Actually, this should... Yeah, I will do this as well, like so. And then we do like staircase here. So you come from here, reach the doorway, and by double doorway I'm thinking of making it like from inwards, right? So essentially you walk in from like this, and the same on the other side. Okay, let's that seems like a possibility. Let's think on that for a moment. So if we put a wall here, put a door frame here, and then thankfully this is being done as a reminder, this is in single player. Just to remind everybody that this is in single player, so I don't have to really worry about somebody being able to reach through windows in you know, walls and stuff and get inside my base and such. So like this, essentially. You come here, you get through the doorway, in here, and then we run. Yeah, let's just do. Now, what I should do is I should do some of these walls in this fashion, unless I put the fireplaces in the middle. That's an interesting idea. Once I stop, you know, actually decorating this place. So, like this. I don't think I'm making this very tall. Yeah, I'm not going to make this, because originally I had this idea that this would be like 2 floors high, and there would be like 2nd floor and stuff, but no, I don't think I want to do that. I think this is just going to be one wall high, huh? Doing a roof on this is going to be a pain because of this particular segment here, unless we also roof this off and then just do that. Okay, well, let's think on that in a moment. Now here is the question. Here is first question. Are you supposed to be able to go out from this side as well? I don't think so. I think we just make this outside area run around it, and I think this is as large this is going to be. I don't need this to be massive after all. This is mostly where I plunk down a bunch of benches, like I said, and tables, and bring down some fighter thralls and whatnot to just hang around. That was a bad placement, huh? Something I should mention as well, finally, while I remember and while I'm building this anyway, just if stuff sounds a little different, as in my microphone sounds a little different, that's because I'm trying a little slightly different microphone settings and also a slightly different microphone positioning. So stuff might sound just a little different. You know what? You know what? Oh, no. Actually, let's not. I was thinking of using... Yeah, I was thinking of using a wall. This is... Okay, this is where I have to think of what the fluff am I gonna do with the roof over here. Actually, that could be a corner, right? This could actually be a corner, because I was thinking of using these same corners on the other side to whack in corners, but I think this is better. It's corner right there, and then we fill in these things like so. And is the correct side? No, wrong side. That side, and then the other one. There we go. And there we go. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work quite nicely. Now, let's get up top, because I kind of want to see this from the point of view of... do I make this center area of this roof flat? Or do I make it one more like that with this? And I make it flat from inside. I think that might be... It's more materials, but I think that might be what we do here. Yeah, I think that is happening. Because what I could also do is use something like this, for example, up here. Have it run like this, but I think that would look awful. How will it look if I just actually? Would it look if I do corners up here, like so? Yeah, I think this will look better. It becomes a little higher than I was thinking it would be, but I think this might look just nice. Now there's essentially a little bit of wasted space at the top, but I kind of like that. Yeah, it's not too high. I kind of like that actually. I quite like that. Now, since this is single player, I could technically just leave this without doors. I could technically leave this without doors, but that just looks a little silly. So let's put in the doors. So now I have two ways in and out. This is obviously going to be a little annoying to get in and out of. Ever so slightly inconvenient, but oh well. That's fine. I could also replace both of these with the doors. That could also work, where this is where we would have two doors, and these would be like tiny little alcoves here on the side. Nah, I kind of like this. I can just start like a big table from here to go across the floor, or put it on the sides and have a fireplace in the middle or something along those lines. We will see. We will see. We will see once we start decorating. But all right, so that is now done. Here is the question then. Give me foundations. We will run foundations around this. What was that all about? What? Okay. Snap in a very strange fashion. Okay, so we run foundations around it like so. And I think from these foundations, do I leave a little gap here? Or do I just... Yeah, I think what is happening is we just put this forward like maybe 3. Like this, and do the same on the other side, possibly. Because what I want to do is make the crafting stations on both sides of this, with a little bit of space to run along. And then somewhere maybe at the back here, then I would kind of want a way out from there. I could extend this out and do the similar, you know, go in from in the same way, because I was thinking of like where would I put the Ymir shrine, and it could be here at the back as well. We'll do a Ymir shrine at the back. Oh, here is an idea. How about I turn these corners, 4x4 corners on both sides, into little towers. That is an idea. So that it's basically a little bit, maybe tiny bit taller than this, of a little tower, where I can store stuff or possibly put some crafting stations or something in. That is an idea. That is an idea. Does it want to be a little bit bigger than like outwards like this? That could possibly work even. Okay, let's consider this for a moment. So let's use these for now, because if I want to make it a tower, okay, why do you refuse to? Jeez, seriously? The doorway has to be here then. Okay, this is mildly infuriating. Just does not want to... How about now? No. Okay, now works. Okay. Yeah, now it works. That was mildly annoying. Okay. Tower like this, and then we do staircase running to the top on this tower, so that we can get up on top of this tower and put like a big brazier up there and somebody standing guard duty with a bow. That sort of deal thing. That seems kind of reasonable, at least to me. This might be just a tad too small though, if we really want to. Because making circular stairs is unless I want to do them in a circle. Make them into a circle of a tower. Circular stairs are a little annoying though. Way more annoying than square ones. Actually, interestingly, this could work if we start from here. We'll do this. Yep, come on. There we go. Like this. Yeah, I guess we could do it like this, huh? If we make it extend out from there. That's a possibility. That's a possibility, and then we have this for like storage space down here. Or I could make the stairs right from here and have it extend out on to create a little bit of roofing on this as well. That I think might even be better. Might even be a better idea, like this. Oh, right. It wants a wall on it, obviously it does. Oh, obviously it does. Ah, fantastic. At least these things will snap correctly. Like so. This here we could do walls where, well, a window on it. Like this. Is it this height? I think it might be this height. Oh, of course. We need a couple more walls, eh? We need a couple more walls. I think this might actually work in such a... Ooh, that's an idea. Do I really want to do it like this? Good question. This might be the how large this is, right? Okay, question. How would that look once I fill it up with walls and stuff? It will look a little silly, won't it? Yeah, it will look a bit silly. Let's not make, at least let's not make it that tall. We could do it. We could make it like a small enough of a square, like it is this high, basically. Have a little guard corner, I suppose. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we just forget those. It was an interesting idea, but I think we just forget those, and I think we just do what I originally planned, which is to run a something like this here. God dang it. Always just ever so slightly. You know what? Like this, essentially. So this is basically now crafting station heaven on this side. We just plonk down all the crafting stations outside. Question, do I want to push it out one further? Like one further and then run a bunch of like support pillars on it right here? I think I do. I think I do. So I do love that well, a little while back already they changed it so that when you plonk down a foundation, it actually doesn't have all the plants growing through the foundation. That was ever so slightly infuriating. Guess what I think we do is this, right? We use this make the roof to do the roofing on this stuff. Where is the corner? There it is. Like so. Then we run flat roof here. And we run flat roof out by one more. Like so. This is what I mentioned. We run a few support pillars on it. Actually, right here. What the heck is that all about? Okay, I think I like that. Do I want to make it... Do I want to make one more wall? Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Just thinking of whether I want to do... But that will look a whole lot better. Let's use the windowed ones, huh? Let's use the windowed ones. Right. Okay, so now we fill this with crafting stations around here. Okay. Alright, that seems nice. And then we extend this outward a little bit, I think. And we fit the Ymir shrine at the back. Yep, let's do that. So there is like a way to walk around this entire place. And from here, we make a little we further this platform out a little bit. Like 4, I think. A 4x4, so that we easily fit the Ymir shrine here. Like this. Okay, I like that. Plonk down a few fences right there. Do I want this to be 2 pieces wide of a walking area as well? I mean, I could make this a larger, wide open area as well. I like this though. It's gonna... This should be able to fit all of my crafting. Maybe I do something a little different for the alchemy still. Do I want to make a little alchemy tower? I could like start it from like right this one. Okay, let's think on this just a little. So you can't do it like this because it requires a little bit of space if I want to do the like a little round alchemy tower thing. Do I want to? It could look interesting. I can't really do it in this direction now because it like starts sloping upward, so I would have to raise it further. First things I'm thinking of is actually right now is extending this by 1 here, like so, and then plonking down these stairs here and here, and then where is the foundation? Not foundation, the fence, like that. So that there is a little bit of space actually to run straight in here into the crafting area. I mean, I could do the alchemy tower like from here easily enough. But I kind of feel like I would want it to be in the same direction as this. And that way the alchemy would be a little separate from the rest. The other question is, would there be... How and where would I want the kitchen to be? Considering... Is that something I would like to put on here, actually? Like a cooking area and such on this side for, you know... That my original idea was like for this, when I was thinking of it, like thinking of the whole mead hall and so on, was that I would make it 2 floors high in the sense that there would be like kitchen and all the cooking areas are in the 2nd floor, like food storage and all of that. But I really like this. This looks awesome. I should be able to fit all of my crafting stations, like main crafting stations, just fine. But I'm still considering like cooking area and a little alchemy tower on this side. And Ymir shrine like right here. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's tense this in. Don't think I have the materials on me to build the Ymir shrine. Let's foundation this outwards from here. This wouldn't necessarily need to be this actually large in this direction. If we just do like a cooking and whatnot on here, I could just put this outwards a little bit from here and then maybe do the alchemy, little alchemy tower here from here. And this wouldn't have to be... Let's make sure it's like 2 pieces wide, so there is like space to actually run around and stuff. Okay, let's add like another one here like this. Would that be enough? I think that might be enough. Maybe we even cut a corner here. Because that's like... That's from here, so let's consider it like this, maybe. Like this. I think that might be large enough for a cooking area here. And then we cover it with walls as well. Don't want people to have to cook outside, as in the rain and snow and stuff. But it will be fine with the... Right, and then... So, alright. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Indeed. And then we fence this. Like so. We fence that. We do cooking here. Okay. Oh, my food is going bad, huh? Oh, that's fine. That is fine. It was kind of to be expected at some point. No, I can just toss that into the compost, obviously. I was thinking of getting rid of it, but let's just toss it into the compost. Okay. And from here... Ew. Maybe like from right here... I do a little alchemy tower then. Maybe? Hmm. 3 wide or 2 wide? I think this might be too small, right? I think this would be too small. Don't you think? Yeah, I think this might be way too small. Although, we could do it like that, huh? This is gonna be annoying to build a roof on if I do it like this. I can't do this sort of sloped roof though. Part of the issue with this sort of thing. Can't fit a square over there where it would belong. I kind of like this idea though. I think this would be big enough to fit an alchemy bench and a couple of those other smaller what the places are there? Fireball cauldrons into. Yeah, this would be large enough for those. Would be large enough for those, easily enough. Yeah, let's wall it off. Okay, now if we plunk down walls on it, do a bunch of like planters in here. Like this. That's where a door goes. Door frame goes there, and a door. Okay. Alright. I like this. I like this a whole lot, actually. It's a very basic alchemy tower. Do a bunch of planters here so we can start planting stuff. Planting a bunch of like grow aloe, grow all sorts of other things. Alright, I like that. Now we just need to figure out how the fluff do I make a roof for this without it looking absolutely horrifying. Guess this is obviously going to be an issue where can't exactly do a very good looking roof on this thing. Yep, this is going to be a little bit of a pain to build a roof for. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep. This... Yeah, that is going to be an issue. There any chance I can do this with 2 of these? No. No, no, no chance. No chance at all to do it with those. Okay. Ooh. Yep. This is going to be massively problematic roof building. Okay. Because they don't actually conform to the way this stuff is generally built. So, do I even try to make this kind of a roof? Oh, since I'm doing planters and stuff in here, maybe we don't. Maybe we just make it this a very, very small, or very small building. As in, not tall. Huh? We just do a roof for these things, right? Like so. Here, and that's triple triangles. Yeah, this might actually work, because we're not putting anything tall in there. So that might actually be pretty decent. Might actually be a fairly decent idea. And then on top here... On top here we do something like... something with this, for example. It wouldn't have to be really fancy, huh? Where is the end? Because you can't really do very fancy with these things anyway. This is gonna look very strange, but... yeah, it's going to look very strange, but that's okay. It's okay. It's a little thing. We can put like a large same as I was thinking of doing with this. Like put a couple large braziers up top there. Do the same with this. Put like a brazier, a couple braziers on it, so that there is like a light source around. All right. That was a funky looking building to have there, but that's completely okay. Sometimes you just want to build something really strange. Okay, now it's even walled off, so you don't accidentally fall. And then we put a bunch of planters and the alchemy benches and stuff in there. Alright, I think I kind of like this. Kind of like it. Mostly became sort of what I had in mind. What I'm missing right now is stuff like Wheel of Pain, which I Man, do I want the Wheel of Pain here, actually? There are Nordheimers up there that I could get, and up there. No, actually, that's Broken Tower, right? With no Nordheimers over on it. No, I think we will build our Wheel of Pain somewhere over there, up there maybe, to be able to drag people into it. Is that the wolf just hanging around? That seems like the wolf. At least it's not being aggroing into this base right now. Because I don't... No, it's a rock, right? Right. Okay. But we have base build other than the Ymir Shrine. Let's mess around with the Ymir Shrine, eh? What did I need for the Ymir Shrine? Okay, let's go pick up some materials, huh? Stone, wood, and stuff. I don't think I have regular stone on me at the moment. And all of my stone is in the furnaces. To be turned into bricks. For now. Get some more wood. I do like insulated wood. Like, as far as, you know, base building material, I really like the way insulated wood looks. Especially here in the north. It like really looks very, very fitting in here. And of course, as a, you know, as a just general thought process, don't build base like that if you're playing multiplayer and don't want your stuff stolen. Okay. All right, let's go check. Oh, I got a level up from all of that. Level up from all of that building. Well, that went well enough. Went well enough. Now I want to move all of these crafting stations over there at some point. Not just yet. You folks all done with your stuff? You are very, very nice. Thank you. Very nice indeed. Now, I needed these things. Bunch of them. Bunch of them. What level am I? 34. Alright. Around level 40 something. Probably once we get to level 43, that's when we go and get black ice and snow and regular ice and all of that stuff to make some preservation boxes. Yeah, I think that happens then. I think that happens at that point. Okay, let's climb on top of this so we can see what the heck we are doing. Well, we still can't see what the heck we are doing because it's dark here. Along the Ymir Shrine, like right in the middle of this. What do you mean not enough contact with the ground? Go away. I mean, I left enough room for you. I want it to be a little bit more that direction. These things should just barely fit in a 3x3. So when I make it 4x4, it should have easily enough space. Yep. Right there. Now I have Ymir Shrine. Very good. Altar of Ymir. Now we need to make this thing. And I could consider... Well, I would need a whole lot of feathers from somewhere to start making ice shard arrows. So probably not happening anytime soon, but we have a shrine. I have a shrine. Very good. Very, 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 very good. Yeah, I need to... You know what we do? We unlock a few things here. Tank braziers, right? And get some braziers built so that I can plunk down some lights in that place, huh? How much points was the fireplace? Well, right, I'm missing 5 levels from that as well, so not yet. Candle holders and candles would be kind of nice. Let's unlock the furniture maker too, so we can eventually do like this kind of like log benches and stuff. And then there was somewhere there was a like long tables or some sort of other table stuff we do for oh, we could do countertops. We could make it a bar. And unlock these so we can do some gardening if want to. More likely I'm going to just fill the alchemy area with like actual planters and just plant a whole bunch of different stuff. Like right now I have, you know, leavening agents here and growing along with the aloe leaves, so. Running a little low on bone meal, that's fine. That is fine. You know what? Do this. We get some more salt. And let's make some more shaped wood. Still have a good amount of this stuff, and I still have good amount of this stuff for building more things. Building more stuff, huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do another 1000 insulated wood here. I just need to resin for it. That's pretty damn good. Reinforcements. A little bit of steel bar. Not that crazy much. Let's actually repair this. Let's repair that. And I need way more iron. Way more iron. And mostly I need a lot more. Yeah, I need a whole lot more brimstone to get way more steel going. That's the next step. I start getting all the steel going, so we can do actual like steel bases and stuff. Well, not steel bases, but steel things. But no, what I wanted to do was like, let's stick up like 100 of those and like 100 iron bars. Probably like just like 60 maybe. In there, and let's make the religious tool for Ymera. Yeah, I should move all the crafting stations. I'll do that somewhere between episodes. Move all the crafting stations over. Make probably 2 more furnaces. So that I would have like 4, maybe 3 furnaces. I don't think I want 4, but maybe 3 furnaces. Just one of them constantly churning out iron bars and stuff. Alright, Ymera Shrine. Ah. Now I have 4 frost hatchet. Fantastic. So I have that thing as well. And I need to whack a bunch of folks so we can. Oh, I forgot you can actually make ice with this thing. Totally forgot about that. And I could unlock this, and then I would like to have a Ymir armor. You know what? It's 5 points. Let's get that. How much was the upgrade? Yeah, this is where I need bricks, and I needed 30 of the zeal manifestations. Okay. Let's go up. At the for the end of the video, let's go up here and check on where would I like to start dragging thralls from. Because now I have the ability to make iron truncheons, so I could make iron truncheons and actually do some crafting thralls and some other basic thralls. I think I may want my thralls from before I start trying to even take on New Azagarath. I think I want it from the towers and not from here anywhere. Yeah, this was broken tower with no thralls added, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, nobody over there. Right, so there were, yeah, right. There was a little village here, and there is another one on the other side of New Azagarath, where you can try and get people from. But I think I want to try and do it with those from those towers, because there is a whole lot of different people there, including Ymir priests. Yep, I think we do the thralling at the towers there to start off with, and then eventually possible over from the New Azagarath, and then obviously Mounds of the Dead for more Berserkers and Dalinsias and so on and so on. You know what? I'm gonna call it an episode right here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you folks next time with more Conan Exiles.